Oh boy, I'm sure you read the title. I'm tired of seeing it, so let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of 3-Bit Talks. I'm 3-Bit, and we'll be discussing the most common argument from Sony fans. Yay! So let me hit some of the more common points today. And if you like videos like this, be sure to hit that notification bell to be notified when our next video hits and stay up to date with our content. So if you guys want to use this video as a means to shutting down some people's comments about some of these consoles, feel free to do so because I'm about to break down some stuff. So, Sony fans keep claiming that the Xbox One holds back the Series X, so therefore the Series X is inferior to the PS5. Or I think most people just try not to bring up the PS5 in that situation because it would bring up flaws in their logic. Okay, you Sony fans are absolutely correct.
What?
Yeah, you guys heard me. I want you guys to refer to me as the PlayStation 5 from now on. My name is the PlayStation 5. I have an SSD, and while the SSD will contribute to my gameplay design and not my graphics, I will put in multiple videos and forums that it makes my console more graphically superior than the Series X because of my SSD.
Oh, okay, I see what you did there.
My GPU, doesn't matter. My CPU, it doesn't matter as much. Those are only the things that can make it so games appear on the screen. But who needs visuals nowadays, right? With the SSD, I can load in a black screen, so it works for me. It also doesn't matter that the Series X is easily scalable because of its GPU power. The Series X will be held back and it's weaker, so it doesn't matter. Let's not mention that the Xbox One X or even PS4 Pro, because if I mention those, I'll have to mention how they clearly improve the graphics and performance from the released consoles. Well, on this day, I declare as the PlayStation 5 that developers will be able to fully utilize my SSD. Except for the fact I forgot that developers can't, because they will have to build their games from the ground up to use it to its full power. And if they use it to its full power, I won't be able to go on other consoles. So third-party developers, y'all ain't invited to the SSD full power cookout. I'll also ignore that Microsoft has been pouring millions of dollars into improving performance on older games, having whole technologies dedicated to it. And I can't forget to ignore the fact that the Series X will also have a custom SSD by Seagate, an entirely new patented SSD architecture. SSD doesn't exist on the Series X. I'll forget about all of this because the SSD creates the graphics, right? If 70 to 80% of developers, which are third party, can't even use the SSD to its full potential, that means my first parties will be bangers though. I absolutely don't want to mention that the smart shift technology in the PS5 is me, in case you haven't figured this out by now, is typically used in laptops. That technology is used to transfer my power when downclocking in varying frequencies. That's done so the thermals keep from being too hot. So I am burying my power frequencies in order to keep my system cool, which is why I have so many fans. This isn't new technology at all. Like I said, smart chip technology is used in laptops, but I'm gonna let my buddy Mark Cerny talk like it's a new feature and have fans push that the SSD can boost its graphics. I hope people don't figure out about the downclocking of my system, because if they figure that out, then they'll know that the PlayStation 5 is actually 9 teraflops of power instead of the 10 that Sony keeps showing, because it is variable, which means it changes. You know that little word that says variable frequencies underneath the CPU in small font? That means this will make it harder for my developers to optimize something that isn't stable to begin with. It fluctuates between 9 and 10, so that will make it harder to build a game for. Lastly, I don't think I want to mention that even if Sony's first party takes full advantage of the one thing that it has over the Xbox Series X, it will provide better storage, but it won't help with graphics or even CPU processing. It'll help alleviate some of the CPU because of streaming assets, but it won't make the graphics better. So considering all of what I just said, the specs don't matter at all, and I have no idea how the Series X is going to win this generation. Microsoft supporting their different generations is holding the consoles back. Also, screw the Series S, which is basically the Series X with a weaker GPU. And Phil should be ashamed of himself. The PS4 Pro runs the exact same games the PS4 does, and the Xbox One X plays the exact same games the Xbox One S does. And if we go deeper, all 4 systems play the same games, all existing third-party titles out there. Despite all the minor differences here and there, the stronger consoles just do it better, with more stable frame rates, higher resolutions, and better details. That's what you can expect this generation. If you guys like this video or not, let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more content from the Video Games HD. I'm 3-Bit signing off. Have a good one.